Hey there, this is Red. It's time for another episode of Red Plays. So we just did a run against Prowler with She-Hulk, and it was kind of an up and down swing at the end. Thought I wasn't going to get the win, and thought I might get the win, and then I ended up not getting the win. So thus far, Prowler has one win over the She-Hulk deck. So this is going to be round two. We've got standard Prowler out there. So we've got the base thing, Prowler 1, Prowler 2. We have Running Interference is the additional modular deck that we have in there with Tombstone. And then we need the Prowler's Invention deck, and he's going to get a card off the Invention deck. So let's see what he starts with. So the Prowler's going to get a Getaway Jacket, and that says it's going to be when a character initiates attack against the Prowler, I'm going to take a damage. So that's kind of rough for She-Hulk here and how I play the She-Hulk deck. Then we're going to go over to our Stealing Tech. And the thing about the Stealing Tech is that when the threat goes out there, that one threat, then I have to decide whether I want to put an additional threat or discard a card, which is pretty rough on She-Hulk's 4-card hand size. So, all right, so let's see what we start off with here. If I get like 3 1-2 punches and my Gamma Slam and a split personality, it's just all over. I keep drawing that kind of combo right off the bat, and I do have other cards in here. So I got a 1-2 punch, superhuman strength. I have a focused rage, and a chase them down, and Tigra. All right. So of the things to get rid of, I don't think chase them down is going to do me any good. So we'll get rid of that. Everything else has potential uses. So we'll keep it, and we've got a first aid. All right. What do we want to start off with here? So focused rage might be a good thing to get out. So I could get my focused rage out there, use the focused rage to get superhuman strength, and then drop a superhuman strength and a stun on him might be a good thing to do. So let's do that. I'll flip over to She-Hulk. Boom, 2 damage. We'll drop 2 damage on the Prowler. Being he's the only target out there, it kind of makes sense. We will use 3 to get our focused rage out there. And then we're going to use our focused rage where we will take a point of damage and draw a card. And we'll use these 2 to get our superhuman strength out there. And then we will attack the Prowler, which when a character initiates attack against the Prowler, take 1 damage. So I'm going to take a damage, but I'm going to do 5 to the Prowler. So that's going to drop him down to 6. And he's going to get stunned. So I need a stun card. He's stunned. And my superhuman strength goes away. All right. Untap, we're going to draw 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Let's see where we want to go to next. All right, villain's turn. First thing, we're going to put a threat on the main scheme and then decide whether I want to discard a card or no, I don't want to discard a card, so we'll put additional threat on there. It's going to get 2 threat. All right, Prowler would look like he was going to, and see She-Hulk out there, going to attack She-Hulk, but he's stunned, so he does not. And we get an encounter card. Our encounter card is, I guess he is going to attack. All right, so the villain's going to attack me. All right, let's look at what he's got here. He has his Getaway Jacket, doesn't help him on the attack. He's attacking for 2. I think we're going to take this attack. He's going to get a bonus card. He's going to hit me for 3. All right, that's not too bad. So we're going to do up to a total of 5 damage. Went from 2 up to 5. All right, at the end of the Prowler's turn, when the Prowler phase ends, discard each invention attachment and reveal the top card of the deck. So he's going to get a Power Glider next, and that says he's going to get additional boost card when he attacks. All right, that's his new thing. He's flying around on the Green Goblin glider, it looks like. All right, so over to She-Hulk's turn. We're looking at She-Hulk now, and what do we got going on here? So We could attack for 3. We could get Hall of Heroes out there, but there's no minions out there, so that doesn't help us a lot. Getting combat training out there would be nice. And we could get our Superhuman Law Division out there for later, maybe. Let's use our Focus Rage, and we'll take a point of damage. We're going to draw a card. And we get another Focused Rage. Oh, so that's interesting. Do I go after getting Focused Rage? Oh, I don't think so. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with the combat training. The Hall of Heroes would be kind of nice, but I'm not seeing a lot of minions. So let's get combat training out there, because that's going to permanently give me +1 attack. And we'll use our Hall of Heroes and our Ground Stomp to get that out there. Then, do we want to put our Superhuman Law Division into play? I think so. Let's get Superhuman Law Division into play. We will attack the Prowler for 4. So he's going to go down to 2. All right, so the next question is, do I flip over Jennifer Walters and take a rest turn? So he's scheming for 1. I think so. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to flip to Jennifer Walters. We're going to untap. Let's try and work on that 6-card hand. Plus, we can get our bump, and maybe we can take him out there. So let's get 6 cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, okay. All right, we're gonna go over the villain side. So we get 1 threat on the main scheme, and I decide whether I want to discard a card or put a threat. We'll put a threat on there, but I'm going to object to the additional threat. I don't think the additional threat is right, so it's not going to happen. All right, so we've got 3 threat. Prowler is going to see Jennifer Walters out there, so he's going to scheme. So the glider's not going to come into effect because it only happens when he attacks. So he's going to scheme. Let's see what kind of bonus he gets. He gets a bonus of 1, so he's going to scheme for 2. And we're going to go up to 5. Not quite popping the stealing tech, but getting pretty close. All right, let's see what comes up for encounter card. Encounter card is, when revealed, discard an upgrade or support card you control. If no cards were discarded in this way, this card gains Surge. Wow, so I could, wow. Which one do I want to get rid of? So I think we're going to get rid of the combat training. I hate to get rid of that one, but I think the Superhuman Law Division I'm going to be able to use pretty effectively at this point to help things out, so I don't want to get rid of it. Grrr. All right, let's see, what are we going after next? So that was a caught off guard. We got rid of that. At the end of his turn, his glider is going to go away, and we're going to get a new thing. And the new thing is, oh, the camouflage tech. I can't attack him. I can spend a mental and make that blank, but that's what he's sitting on right now. All right. So we're going to go over to the hero side of the board at this point in time. What do we got going on there? So we've got a Battle Fury we could get out there. We also get Mockingbird out there. We got lots of neat things that we can do. We could use Hellcat as a mental resource, or we could use Avengers Mansion as a mental resource to pay for the Superhuman Law Division. So I think the question is, do I want to flip at this point? Because I could use this mental to get rid of the camouflage tech. But the problem is going to be the Prowler will probably scheme out to the next level if I don't flip over. So I think I do need to flip. And let's go ahead and get rid of the stealing tech. So we're going to do Superhuman Law Division, use our Avengers Mansion, take 2 threat off of a scheme. So it's down to 3. All right. Then we will flip. Yeah, we'll flip over to She-Hulk and do 2 damage to the Prowler. So Prowler's going to take 2. Prowler 1 is out. Prowler 2 is going to come out. It says, when revealed, search the encounter and discard deck for contract killing, and then shuffle the encounter deck. So, yeah, contract killing is going to come out. I don't think I've seen one yet. Prowler, Tinker, Burglary, there it is. There's Contract Killing. It's going to come out. So Contract Killing is going to get 3 threat on it, and it says that when the villain phase begins, each hero takes 2 damage. Youch! All right. And it's got a crisis, so I can't get past that. I have to take that out before I go after the stealing tech. All right, but we've got She-Hulk out there, which means the Prowler is going to want to attack She-Hulk. But I can't attack him this turn because he's got the camouflage tech. So I think what we will do is I think we're going to get Mockingbird out there. So let's do... What I think I would like is to get Mockingbird out there and then be able to get this Battle Fury out there also. So let's do our Focused Rage. We're going to take another point of damage. We're going to draw a card. I got a 1-2 punch, which is nice but doesn't do us any good in this case. So let's use these 3. We'll get Mockingbird out there. Use 3 to get the Helicarrier. Now we'll get Mockingbird out there. Mockingbird's going to stun the Prowler. We're going to use Mockingbird to thwart 1 off of the contract killing. All right, we will get Battle Fury into play. And then She-Hulk is going to thwart 1 off of the contract killing. So it's down to 1. All right, we're going to be done. So we're untapping, untapping, untap, untap, untap. All right. So we've got stealing. Oh, we need 4 cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, it's the Hulk. All right, so it is the beginning of the villain's turn. We're going to put 1 threat on the main scheme. Then I need to choose, do I discard a card or put another threat on the main scheme? I am actually going to discard a card this turn. We'll get rid of First Aid. No, actually, we'll get rid of Enhanced Physique. Okay. So fill-in phase is beginning. We're going to take 2 damage. So we're up to 9. All right, the Prowler is going to see She-Hulk out there and want to attack, but he doesn't because he's stunned. And we're going to draw an encounter card. Counter card is Tech Malfunction. Discard each invention attachment attached to Prowler. Assign 2 indirect damage to identities and allies for each attachment discarded in this way. Okay, so we're going to take 2 more damage because this is going to go away. So we're up to 11. Mockingbird's going to take 2 damage and she's going to be out of there. All right, so the good news is that's the end of the Prowler's turn. He's going to get a new invention and he's going to get Air Gauntlet, which says if he attacks and damages a character is stunned. Okay. You know, we never gave the Prowler his health. He should be at 15 health. Hasn't mattered a whole lot because I haven't been able to get to him yet, but Let's get him set up because we may get to him this round. All right. So with that, we're back over to She-Hulk's turn. All right. So what I was thinking with She-Hulk is right now we're at 11 health, so we probably need to take a rest turn. I do want to thwart and get that contract killing out of the way. Should I bring Hulk out? Yeah, I think we want to bring Hulk out and see what kind of hulky action goes on. So let's do... Ooh, do I want to do 1 damage to each character? So I could potentially end up doing 1 damage to myself. I'm at 11. That'd be 12, 13, 14. Ew, that's putting me awfully close to being dead. I don't know that I want... Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so we're going to go 2. Let's get Hulk out. Hulk's going to come out. Hulk smash. Hulk's going to attack the Prowler. Bam! For 3. All right, let's see what the Hulk does for his hulkiness. So we've got a bunch of symbols down there, and we're going to pull out a mental symbol which says discard the Hulk. That happens far too often. All right. So Hulk went away. All right, so what are we going to do with She-Hulk? Do we want to draw a card? I don't think so at this point. I think we're going to... I have to attack and defeat a minion, so I don't get to Battle Fury because I'm not going to defeat a minion. So I think we're going to thwart. Take the last one off of the contract killing. Make that go away. And then we're going to ship on over to Jennifer Walters, flip on over, and then we'll be done. All right. We will draw 6 cards. So here's where I see if I should have drawn my card. So 1, no, it wasn't a mental. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we are done there. All right, next up, it's the villain phase. So we're going to put 1 on the main scheme. And then we will, well, let's see, he's going to scheme out. So I could discard a card. And if I discard a card, ooh, there's so many great things that I've got here, though. We'll discard our Relentless Assault, so that way we don't get another threat. What that means is that the Prowler is going to scheme. He's going to scheme for 2. He's going to get a bonus card. His bonus card is going to give him a boost. This card gets +1 boost icon for each attachment to the Prowler. It's not going to matter a whole lot because he's going to scheme out the stealing tech, right? So this is going to pop. Stealing tech is going to go away. Now we have a lab escape. So lab escape says, when revealed, reveal the top card of the invention deck. So now he's got 2 things going on. He's got the spider suit, and that reduces damage by 1. Okay. And then we have on the flip side says, when you initiate an attack against a Prowler, I'm going to put a threat on the lab escape. All right. So that's done. The Prowler schemed. We're going to draw his encounter card. Let's see what we get. We get Stealthy Stealing. So when revealed, discard the top 3 cards of your deck for each attachment to the Prowler. So we're going to discard 6 cards. Yikes. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Those are gone. All right. Prowler is done. These cards will go away. He's going to get another invention card, which is going to be the wing suit, which says after he attacks, he's going to deal damage. All right. So I think at this point I've got a pretty easy win, right? So it's over to the hero phase. What we get to do is flip over to She-Hulk, take 2 off, 1, 2, 3, 4, Gamma Slam for 11, and boom, the Prowler's out. That easy. Oh, I forgot. This comes into play with 1 threat on it. Oh, sorry, 2 threat. 2 threat. Okay. Boom. Gamma Slam. He's done. That's it. Yeah! She-Hulk. All right. She-Hulk got the win. That one looked pretty easy. So I think we will step up to Expert Prowler and see how Expert Prowler goes. So I actually built some sideboard there. It wasn't just all smash, but we got the smash with the Gamma Slam. It helps when the Gamma Slam comes up later in the game and not a part of your first hand, as we saw in this game. So there we go. Victory for She-Hulk. We're 1-1 against the Prowler. So next game, Prowler Expert Mode. And running interference, luckily, did not come too much into play in that game because it can be kind of bad. But so that's it for now. Any mistakes I made, let me know. And thanks for watching.